Always think before you act. We must have heard some quotes like safety first. It's not just a saying, it's a mindset. Taking a moment to think before you act can prevent accidents, injuries, and even save lives. So, what does think safety mean? It means taking the time to recognize the hazards and taking appropriate steps to protect yourself, your fellow workers, family, and friends. Everyone should develop the habit of thinking about safety during work shift, on the way to home, even at home, or on vacation also. Actually, accidents are not the result of bad luck. They occur when someone decides, maybe consciously or not, to take a chance. So be a smart and avoid taking unnecessary risk. So basically, think is just like a reminder for safety before starting or performing any job. That's why always taking a moment to think about something we are going to perform does really matters, and we want people to think through their actions before acting. We want them to think about the hazards and risks they will face. We want them to think through what control and precautions are necessary to address the hazards and risks. If we remember the simple word think, then it also describes the safety. We call it think safety. Think has 5 letters like T, H, I, N, K. Let's describe a little bit these words to understand about think safety. First of all, the letter T stands for think about your job. Before starting any activity, just think that what are you going to perform today and how you will perform. What are the control measures you are going to take before starting the job? The next letter H stands for have a good look around. That means you have to pay attention to your surroundings and avoid distractions that could lead to hazards. The letter I stands for identify if any hazards available, like you can consider potential hazards or risks available while working. For an example, suppose you are going to perform any job at some height on a scaffolding, then it might be possible of falling hazards. Falling could be anything like person, material, tools, or any other objects. So we need to identify that. Next letter is N. N stands for negate those hazards. So by using or wearing appropriate safety gears, we can negate those hazards. For example, if we have identified falling hazards, then for negate those hazards, we can wear a safety harness or safety belt and fixing the lanyard to any fixed structure. In the same way, for other objects and tools, we can use lanyard to bind them and prevent them from falling. And the last letter of the think is K. K stands for keep alert. That means you have to be always careful and conscious so that any incident does not happen. So guys, remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. That's why always think before you act and stay safe. Thanks for watching the video.